Breath of the Wild Second Wind is a whole new game just about, and holy smokes, we've been having a blast finding new areas, solving new puzzles, and fighting new bosses.
Speaking of new bosses, we've got one in our sights right over here that we have to activate and go and do.
It's in our sights, and we're gonna fight. All you have to do is trigger the examine
and wear some tights
box.
Oh, I'm doing that. On a mound of rock, watching the exchange ruins.
Ooh.
So whatever it is, it's watching the exchange ruins. Well, I know where that is. Let's go there.
We know where the exchange ruins is. We're gonna have to look for a nearby mound of rock.
Would you say that it's where the exchange ruins is or where the exchange ruins are? That's a weird one because it could be plural or it could be because it's the exchange ruins.
Yeah.
Or the ruins of the exchange.
I think you could make a case for either, but I do feel like I would lean R, where the exchange ruins are, even if I didn't say that earlier.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
That's probably why you asked, is because you heard the awkwardness of ruins is.
Yeah, you did say where the exchange ruins is, but I think you could make an argument for both.
The location of the exchange ruins is over here. Yeah, and sometimes that's
that would be the
implied
location that you're referring to. In that case,
right, and I think that's why you could make a case for.
Sorry, everybody, this is a really boring
unsaid.
Conversation I started.
Yeah, why did you do that?
I don't know, but there's a mound of rock over here by the exchange ruins is.
You know, Ted, I've been thinking.
Yeah, Peter?
We did some Mother's Day special items in the gift shop. Why not Father's Day?
Well, we just did Mother's Day like last month, so that might be a little too soon.
Listen, it's not our fault that the fat cats in Washington atop their ivory thrones decided to put Father's Day right after Mother's Day.
Yeah, why did they put them so close together?
And now we're stuck to clean up after their governmental incompetence, as usual.
Well, let's do it then. Check the basement's gift shop for limited time Father's Day gifts, and if you want to pick something up, be sure to get the order in a couple weeks early.
And don't get me started on gas prices. Back in my day, you could fill your tank for a nickel. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know.
You can click on the QR code or the link in the description to take a look, buy a nerdy gift, and maybe give your dad one less thing to rant about.
And another thing. Video games these days aren't like what they used to be. You used to have to use your imagination. Now it's just rotting kids' brains with hand-holding and microtransactions, and nobody can handle platforming anymore. And don't get me started
Back
on
to the video.
continues and saves, and I can't believe the price of eggs.
You can't start conversations that are both A, uninteresting, and B, interesting to me, because I will not resist the bait. I will take that bait.
I do think
I will chomp on that worm and get a hook stuck in my mouth.
I do think that English is a funny language. We have 0 arrows? Peter.
You played.
Oh! We have no, how are we doing on weapons here? Okay.
Listen, you killed King Armos and used up every arrow in our arsenal, remember?
You killed King Arthur.
I didn't shoot the deputy.
I shot King Arthur. Well, this isn't gonna work very well if we don't have weapons. I have some weapons, but I don't think we want to use them right now. Like, we have this.
Oh yeah.
But this is
the Earth Sanctuary sapped us of all of our resources.
It sure did. That Earth Sanctuary was more like a hearth sanctuary. Minor test of strength. This is in the castle. I'm gonna just grab a couple things quick.
Okay.
We gotta go quick. We gotta.
In the words of Sonic, we gotta go quick. All right, we're here in the castle. Ted's gonna get some stuff.
I'm gonna try. This is looking pretty empty, though. We may have recently done this.
We can't promise we'll try, but we'll try to try. I think we did it right before the Earth Sanctuary.
I gotta say, Peter, these bunny ears, quite fashionable.
Plus, Link can hear pudding.
Guys, there's pudding over there. I can hear it.
Homer Simpson can hear pudding. He smells a retirement.
Oh my.
He smells a cake in an office, and he can smell what the frosting reads. Like the writing on the cake by just smelling the air before he's in the room with the cake.
Happy birthday, Marge. Like that.
Yeah, no, a happy retirement and best wishes or something. And one of Bart's friends is like, your dad has an awesome nose. Bart says, that's nothing. He can hear pudding. Which I like the idea that a bowl of pudding just sitting somewhere like is vibrating softly. Like maybe just making a happy little like, yeah, I'm pudding. Like its resonant frequency is just like in the bowl, just boom, 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 boom.
Hey, this was a good call. I just got a bow and some ice arrows.
Oh, good. I wasn't paying attention because I was thinking about pudding.
Hey, I was thinking about pudding too. That's the nice thing about this game. Once you get good enough, you can think about all sorts of different kinds of meals.
I like butterscotch pudding.
Oh, that is a good kind. Tapioca?
You know what I like to do with butterscotch?
Are you a tapioca fan?
No.
I do like tapioca pudding.
Sometimes. The first time I had it, I thought it was super weird. But sometimes, I don't know, I haven't had it in a very long time, but I have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed putting it in my mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna use a Lizalfo's bow and some normal arrows a little bit here to maybe give ourselves a little extra.
Do you know I wrote a song about pudding on the accordion?
What's it called?
Tapioca polka.
It's the tapioca polka. That would be really fun. Peter, eventually, when we make our album, Peter and Ted Play the Hits, which might need to come out Christmas this year.
It was a pretty bad song, though, according to the
critics. Accordion to the critics.
Hey, you promised to make an entire Christmas album, and I put the words "not a promise" on the screen when you said it.
Not a promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a promise, but
I said that out loud with my mouth, and you said, yes, it is. So I had to make a liar out of you with the text on the screen.
Ran out of stands right there.
Because once it's September, it's Christmas. Nothing sneaks up on you like Christmas. Although sometimes Halloween sneaks up on me. For reasons we can't get into, because technically the first two rules are we're not supposed to talk about it.
That's true.
It's actually the third rule, too.
Look at this. We're getting all sorts of weapons now. Oh.
Did you know that Kathy Griffin has a sword?
No.
Yeah, it's a rusty broadsword, but that's kind of a mean way to say it just belongs to a redheaded woman.
Peter.
Hey, Kathy's asking for it, all right? If she didn't want to be made fun of on the internet, then she should have
Not been on the internet.
She should have not been noticeable by the general public. That makes you fair game. What are you doing? Bombing the leaves?
There are a bunch of arrows in there.
Not anymore.
Well, because I bombed it. That's what it's for.
You bombed the arrows to get rid of them?
No, I bombed the leaves to open up the area.
Guys, I need some... Send help.
No!
All the arrows came out of the crates!
No, there's stuff in the leaves too.
No.
I thought.
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah.
I just needed something to disagree
Yeah,
with you
like-
about.
You need to change the topic off of Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, dang it, now we're talking about Kathy Griffin
Well,
again.
whose fault is that?
I think it's, it's a little of both of us. We both have to bear some responsibility. Personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your actions in the basement. That's a good sword.
It is. I'm gonna drop the mining pickaxe. Weapons are
More important.
slots are at an all-time
Premium.
premium right now. Yeah, we need those. Okay, we got everything we need. I think we can get out of here.
Should do some Korok seed hunting in between episodes. Maybe as a Patreon special.
Ooh. All right, back from the castle. Here's what we got. I got Frostblade, Claymore. We got the Royal Guard sword.
Oh, I may include a bunch of that.
Spear. And you just told me you're going to edit all of that out.
No, just when you started riffing on the whatever that joke was.
Riffing on the Griffin.
Stop bringing her up. Riffing on the Griffin.
That was funny. You gotta
That was
admit.
funny.
Okay, which mound of rock do you think is overlooking the exchange room?
This one.
Are looking the over exchange
Yeah,
room.
this mound of rock are.
You know what? We actually just talked about how we need some Koroks. I'm just going to get one here because they do say different things every
You
time.
better hurry up.
Ooh, Blood Moon. We could actually use that. That's good.
To go back into the castle for more arrows?
No, I'm just saying, so next time we go back, it'll, is it going to make me shoot my arrow? I'm holding my bow down still, just in case.
That's a good question. I've never... Oh.
What happens if you get a Blood Moon while you are drawing your bow?
Was it 30?
Oh,
I wonder if the arrow's just gone. This one looks tough.
Hard. Okay, I'm just gonna go here until it comes around. Peter.
What? That one was my fault?
Yes.
24 was my fault? Did you know we have
the wrong rhythm?
Did you know? I thought it was going too fast, but there are multiples. That's what's going on here.
There are 3. What's he gonna say? I believe I can fly.
Bye-bye. We have a Patreon. Did you know? Sometimes you can see behind the scenes stuff or sneak peeks at things coming up.
It's true. I saw that you recently posted like a cool little tour of part of your house that no one ever gets to see.
That's true. Well, the cat was out there and she inspired. And plus, I needed a break from a major project I'm working on.
Ooh, major project?
Major project. Lots of project. Details coming soon on one of our channels.
The only way you'll know is if you watch every video on every channel. That's not true. But you'll eventually find out.
On or after this video. On the date of the release of this video.
You know what
or
I'm
later.
doing right now? I am sipping on some nice, chilled water with fizzies in it out of my #1 dad and gaming buddy mug.
Oh, are you? Wait, you're the #1 dad?
Yes, I am, Peter.
Wow.
Oh. Whatever this thing is, it seems to be watching. Ah! Get out of here!
Dude, those are our viewers. You just slayed 3.
What? The keys are not the viewers?
Yeah, they each had an eyeball and they're all flying around us, hovering.
What is this?
Yeah, I think that's Kathy Griffin.
A large gelatinous blob? She looks more like a Stalfos to me.
Dude,
okay.
The pin you have remaining matches her perfectly.
It does! Well, I think we should fight this thing, but I think
here comes one of her babies.
We need to do it with safety in mind.
Yes.
Why is it doing that? Okay. Ooh, bomb arrows could work.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's lure the children away from this family one at a time. I thought you had safety in mind.
Well, there's another one popped out.
She
there,
truly
we'll blow
is.
them up. Oh, it's regenerating.
Dude, she just instantly plops out more kids. Not unlike Kathy Griffin.
Does she even have kids? I don't know. I don't care. Let's fight this thing. What is it, though?
It's a chew jelly with a big loud growl.
Oh, this is really... Oh, great. We didn't have any fairies.
Okay, we need a plan for this, and it doesn't involve relying on fairies.
Well, distance seems to be the #1 thing. Oh, it's making goofy, gross sounds. Well, I mean, I'm doing some damage to it, but that's not
Do you have
enough.
a Lionel bow?
No. I do have this bow. That would do better.
Yeah, I would stop shooting bomb arrows with weak bows. If you got strong bows.
Ice arrow. If I was jelly, I would not like being shot by ice. Whoa!
Mail purge! We got a lot of mail piled up, so we're going to do a few extra pieces of mail in this mail break today. Feel free to skip ahead if you're not a big fan of the mail stuff, but I will say you might be missing out because they're often really cool drawings or like little poems or kind-hearted little compliments from young children that are just oh so adorable to read. So here we go.
This piece of mail comes to us from Jenison, Michigan, and it's got some stuff on the envelope. It says, to Peter and Ted, Leah from Leah in Michigan.
Ooh,
Michigan ain't too far away. Are you in are you in the hand
peninsula?
or are you in the upper part? The UP.
Are you a Youper?
I do love me some pasties. You ever had a pasty?
Have you ever played the Mario Brothers from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan?
No.
Youper Mario Brothers?
Oh my gosh. Dude, you got me. I thought it was real. I don't know.
Usually you see my terrible jokes coming from a
The problem
mile
is when I'm
away.
thinking about too many other things like this mail that we're going to be looking at here. Peter and Ted with a nice little heart. It says, Dear Peter and Ted, Hi. I love y'all's videos. They always make me smile after a long freezing cold tennis practice. I live in Michigan. In this letter, you'll find 2 drawings. Both of them are Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom that were drawn by yours truly during math class out of boredom. The other one was traced again by me. My birthday is coming up and I'm turning 14. It is, or was, in April. Last thing, well, happy birthday. Happy 14th birthday.
Yeah, congrats on 14, and I'm glad you're working on your art during math class.
Peter's a math fan.
Hey,
What a loser.
A lot of people get good at drawing during math class.
And I will say, too,
And
if you're
doodling.
bored in math class, it could either be because you're having a hard time paying attention or because you're so good at math that it's really easy. Respect your teachers and your elders.
Ted was homeschooled.
I was not. Okay. Happy 14th birthday.
You got in trouble. You got a spank.
Last thing, I have a video idea. What if you try to clip through the great Deku tree in Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, like through the top.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
I'm going to add it to my notes.
Write it down.
Thanks for keeping me entertained for 7 years.
Half your life.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's humbling. That's humbling, Peter. Wow.
Listen, what we do is important. It's a high calling. We're molding young minds for responsibility and fart jokes.
And not paying attention in math class, apparently.
And there's more to life than you can see.
That's true. Respect your teachers.
Yeah.
And your parents.
Yeah.
And make sure you're doing good in math. Okay, drawing number 1 is Tears of the Kingdom Zelda. It's supposed to be poorly colored. Hand drawn from memory.
I did note that it was an excellent drawing and then kind of a scribbly color. And I thought, and then I read the note and I was like, purposeful.
That's pretty good. Hand drawn from memory. I'm not great at that. I have to have reference
Yeah, no.
up for getting anything nearly close. Zelda or Smelda. Also, Team Zone. No!
Yes.
Also, if you flip to the back, it looks cool. Okay, so we'll show you the front first. It's Zelda. So this one was traced.
Team
looks
Zone.
great, though, still.
Good.
And then the back looks cool.
It does.
It bled right through.
Odles. That's the other one's name.
Odles. Zelda, Smelda, and Odles.
Great art. Happy belated birthday. Thank you for sending that to us. This piece of mail comes to us from Newburgh, Oregon. It looks like it comes from a Kaylee and an Olivia.
Ooh.
And they have different last names. So these might be friends that got together to send us mail. Oh, stickers.
Or maybe like step siblings.
Could be. Majora's Mask sticker. These are very small. Korok.
Oh, we could hide that somewhere.
And Link riding.
Epona. Love it.
I hand those to you.
Thank you.
Okay, and we got a couple more here too. Oh, Link swinging his. The Zelda looks so cool when he swings his sword.
It's funny that you make that joke about your favorite Link.
Yeah, no, I know better. Okay, stickers from my mom and dad's game store that they started.
Cool.
And the octopus is the mascot. His name is Pips. Expansions Games. Yeah, there's an octopus here with a sword in one tentacle, a shield in another, and apparently 6 inventory items away from having full hands. So, if you have Zelda and Smelda, you need to make Linkle and Stinkle.
Linkle and Stinkle. We should do that. Ow! I hurt my hand. I'm so excited.
That's a great name. We could do the multiplayer.
Yeah,
with the
with
Linkle.
Linkle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Linkle and Stinkle. We're absolutely gonna look into that. Or Link and Stink. I think we did Link and Stunk or Lunk or
Lunk
something.
and Stunk. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm the one who's writing this. This is Kaylee. And I'd love it if you'd play as Linkle in Tears of the Kingdom. And then there's a little smiley face there. The time for us to think about Tears of the Kingdom mods is drawing ever closer. We have not jumped into that particular swimming pool yet, but we are intrigued by the idea. Also, Olivia and I go to school together. We're both 9 years old. That's
Cool.
neat that you and your friend sent us this. Yeah. We really like the video where you play through Breath of the Wild as a cuckoo.
Ooh, that was a fun one. We had a lot.
And we love your vids, by the way. There's a Kaylee's Korok and an Olivia's Korok drawing. And then P.S. Hestu looks like a broccoli. Signed Olivia.
He does look like a broccoli.
He does look like
Although
a broccoli.
he looks like he maybe like went a little bad in the fridge because normally the stalks of the broccoli aren't brown.
Ooh, that might be a little bright. There we go. Couple of Koroks there. Thank you so much, Kaylee and Olivia. Were you able to find expansions games
I was.
in or near Newburgh, Oregon?
Yes, I was able to find their website. Looks like they sell all sorts of fun like board games and stuff and dice.
So if you're in the area or you have access to the internet, and I don't know how you wouldn't and be watching this, maybe go check that out and send them a little note of love.
Expansionsgames.com.
Thank you for sending this to us. We appreciate it. You're not jelly though. Otherwise, we could put you on. We could say you're on a roll, and clearly you're not.
I wonder if I lure them away, if I can get close and not get. Because if I just kill this thing, it'll stop having children. Yeah, this is the trick. You gotta lure
the children away and attack the mother in honor of Mother's Day, which passed recently. Actually, not so recently. Dude, Link is aghast. You see his open mouth? He's gonna shoot gas bombs at Steve.
I got it.
You got it.
Hey, updated Labors of the Hero. It just took a little ingenuity. I had to go around and not fight these guys head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Do you really need to use bomb arrows on these guys?
Well, they weren't. What is that? That's a icy fire tube.
It's Ghost Cat.
What the heck is that? It now went out. Oh, it was an ice. That is really weird.
Yeah, it's like its
I've never
texture
seen
was
anything like that before.
not thinking as hard as it should be.
Wow.
You needed the headshot.
The whole thing is the head. Yes. Oh, I did it. I finally did it, Peter.
But what do we get? Let's go check the treasure
Oh.
chest.
Yes, let's go do that. Also, how many Koroks do we have? We have 8. We should turn some in. We need weapons more than anything.
Where's Hestu?
I would assume he's probably... Have we even talked to him yet?
Oh.
I don't know.
Ow.
Well, we can check by going over here real quick. And running over there. Yeah, we'll grab a couple fairies. We'll talk to Hestu if he's there.
This is good stuff.
This is important. We need it.
Important for the future of Second Wind.
Yeah, if we don't do it, it's not going to get done.
Right. And then it'll just be Broken Wind. Oh. You ever have one like that? It's a
Kind
bummer.
of satisfying. A little bit. Have you seen that video of that like lady who's singing in church and then somebody farts and it's like the loudest fart you've ever heard in your life? Because you know how like wooden pews kind of like reverberate?
Soundboard? And maybe the
Yeah.
cheek was like slapping the wooden pew.
I mean, it's like and it like echoes in the church. It's whoever passed gas was forcing it for sure.
Right.
It was one of those. It's so good.
Were they taking the video? Did the camera shake? Or was it like the church's camera for like live stream or whatever?
No, it was somebody. I think it was probably like a group of friends, and one friend had the camera, and another friend let it rip.
So then did the singer lose their train of thought?
I don't know. It ends abruptly after that.
Oh. It was like like all the electronics in the room shut off. It was like a
The lights
magnet.
flickered.
Like a pulse, a magnet
An
pulse.
electromagnetic pulse. I once farted so bad everybody within a 20-foot radius of me was instantly vaporized. Their shadows left on the walls.
That'd be pretty bad.
Well, we're gonna might as well grab another Korok here since it's right here.
Since it's right here.
Bop, 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 bop. What's he gonna say? I'm rooting for you. Oh, that's that was clever.
He's a root. really rooted out the double entendre of that joke.
You know what happens when he farts? Rootin' tootin'.
He's rootin' tootin'.
I don't want to use this shield for this.
You don't want to use any of those shields for that.
What was that, Peter? What was that about how awesome I am and I'm rock sliding?
It's bad for the shield.
Yeah, but it's good for the viewer.
You think we're keeping that?
Yeah, dude. I can see you. Shakalaka, shakalaka laka. I think we're on the other side of the rocks. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty easy now that we've...
Now that we have the ears.
The ears and all like these massive, awesome weapons.
Do you think Hestu is like...
The best do? Yes.
The evolutionary result of Kepora Gebora?
No, I think he's the evolutionary result of the Deku Sprout. He like grew legs.
Do you think his great-great-grandfather was soup? Like ours? Remember, it rained on some rocks, and now we're here?
Yeah, I remember that definitely not happening.
Guys, though, we know 100% for sure because no one was there and we can't tell. Listen, whatever explanation allows us to not take ultimate responsibility for our thoughts, words, and deeds is the scientifically correct explanation.
It's gotta be, because it removes all accountability.
Yeah. I can feel myself getting more bitter.
That's called old age.
It's called wisdom.
Wisdom is bitterness.
Yeah, you increases wisdom, increases sorrow, bruh.
Brah. The Bible is made more accessible when you add brah at the end of it.
Yeah, there needs to be a breh version.
No, there does not.
The
Although they do say
NBB.
brother a lot.
New Brett Bible.
Hey, look at that. We got the maracas back for him, and he smells the poop on us. Rootin' tootin'. Yes, please.
This is my breh, in whom I am well pleased.
So
Forgive them, breh.
we
They
doing
know
just-
not what they do.
we're doing just weapons, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're hurting for like shields and stuff.
No, I mean, the shield slots are low, but we've got such great shields that it's like... They last longer than weapons do.
The bosses in this boss rush thing are definitely a bit more resource intensive.
If we wanted to do anything other than weapons, I would say bows are probably priority 2.
I would agree with that.
Priority TWO.
And priority, comma, TOO.
Yes.
You're a priority too.
And it's a priority to add slots.
Gotta
So
go back
TO
before Grandpa
also.
yells. Oh, that's... He just called Deku Tree Grandpa. So apparently the Great Deku Tree is his grandpa. So who's his dad?
Dude, didn't you ever
Someone needs to make a Zelda lore video. Who's Hestu's dad?
Who's Hestu's mom?
I just learned that there are male and female trees.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Did you not know? Did you know this?
No.
Or are you pretending like you don't know, or are you actually surprised?
I'm just wondering how a mommy tree and a daddy tree love each other very much
Well,
and make a
so
baby tree.
I was sitting
Is
in my
this like
backyard.
male and female flowers with bees and
Yes.
pollen
Yeah, it's like that.
and pestles?
I wasn't. I was talking about the part of a plant.
Oh, me too. Wink.
All right.
They can't see me wink, so I have to say it.
Well, what I was going to say is that I was sitting in my backyard enjoying the beautiful bouquet of tree coverage that
Yes.
we have from some very large trees in our backyard.
Yes.
And I used Google Lens to figure out what kind of tree it is.
Oh.
Box elder trees. I have some box elder trees in my backyard.
Very nice.
Love them. Don't love the bugs that
Yeah.
invade my house, but and then
box
it was like
elder
the box
beetles?
elder tree. You can tell the female trees because they're the ones that drop the helicopter seed pods, and the male trees don't ever get those during the flowery season. So I was looking around, and we have one boy tree and one girl tree,
Oh.
and they love each other very much. And
Yeah,
there's
but they're
there's-
boyfriend, girlfriend.
and in between them, there's like little sprouts that pop up all the time.
Ooh.
Well, little babies. All right, this is the gift for defeating Mother Chu, and we have slots. So if it's a weapon,
I like how we're getting
what
presents.
if it's a CHU mask? Oh, that's okay. That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's one of the best things we've gotten.
Well, the problem is that it's like, I don't know. Ancient arrows are very limited. You use them once, they're gone. Like at least a weapon or a shield, it lasts. You know.
Just like any other arrow. Yeah, but 5? Just don't use them up on superfluous things.
Well, next time we do Second Wind, we're going to have to go and see what this is.
If you enjoyed this video, we've got a bunch of Second Wind stuff on the channel, and maybe you've missed some of it. Oh, let's put the playlist up there. Click on that, find one of the ones you haven't watched yet. And we'll meet you over there.
In the basement.